We're catching up with Admirals forward Egor Afansayev today. Igor, good to see you. How's your summer been?
Nice to see you too. Thanks for having me here. Everything been pretty good and successful, and just training over Detroit right now, and everything's going smooth.
So you said successful. Tell me what kind of successes you've enjoyed over the summer here.
Training, mentally preparing for the season. Physically, and it's been just like a great routine. So fired up for the season.
Tell me how you prepare mentally for a season. It would seem to me that your mental health, your mental well-being, your belief in yourself comes so much from your physical. If your physical is doing well, then mentally you're going to be okay. Am I wrong in saying that? Especially in the summer when you're training.
Yeah, for sure. No, you're absolutely right. Because I feel like mostly confidence comes with preparation, and probably everyone heard that before, but I think the more you prepare, the more confident and more comfortable you are, like out there, on the ice, on the court, whatever it is, and obviously putting in the work. So there's no points of being not confident. So I feel like every professional athlete is that way. So I'm just being like that.
Where you're working out, and you said you're in Detroit. You played in Detroit for quite a few years here. People may or may not know that, but it's kind of become second home, maybe third home for you in Detroit. So when you go there, has it been the same places you've worked and the same fellas, same guys you've worked out with, same trainers, all of that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's same spot here at 2SP. I work out, and I skate also around here. I kind of skate everywhere. Sometimes like goalie sessions, sometimes skill skates. I like to do like a little variety of stuff. But as workout wise, same place.
Okay, the goalie skates. Tell me what that's like, and just to differentiate. You mentioned goalie skates, skill skates. What are the differences in all these different types of skate? I remember when I was going to hockey schools when I was young. There was a hockey school and there was a power skating school. So what do you go through?
Yeah, goalie skates. It's obviously like all the attention on goalies, with the goalie coach and stuff. But I just like go out there and shoot that thing, and like gives me a little like goal touch, like because just a big volume of shots.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to like this skate, and I'm trying to like work on this shot, and just like it's just a little extra stuff where I can work extra, and like obviously skill stuff. We're working on everything. And it's also a lot of like skating and stuff like that. So
I'm curious, have you ever, because this came up the other day with somebody, my nephew plays sled hockey, and he was talking about the synthetic ice. Have you ever used the synthetic ice?
I do. Yeah. We do sometimes like shots on it, and I do like it, but I'd rather like go on the ice, obviously in the summer, because like I like synthetic ice more during the season, because during the season we're on the ice a lot already, and like it's a lot of impact on our bodies. And when you shoot on synthetic ice, it just like relieves kind of because you're not on skates. But during summer, I feel like I just want to be kind of on the ice as much as I can. And that's why I'd rather shoot on the ice and on the synthetic ice.
That's interesting to me, because what you just said, because I would think that you don't get the same feel all the time, right? It's like taking batting practice. You're going to see 60-mile-an-hour fastballs or 70-mile-an-hour fastballs. You're not seeing the curveballs. You're not seeing changeups. You're not seeing all of this stuff. And I would think synthetic ice, to a degree, is sort of the same. Like, yes, you're shooting pucks, but it's not really the same, is it?
Or
am I making too much of it? Am I making too much of it?
Yeah, I think it definitely helps. Definitely helps.
So when the season ends around Memorial Day, and you have to pack up and get out of Milwaukee, how long did it take, and how long was it until you got going again in the summer and started training? And you were at the development camp, by the way, weren't you, in July?
Yeah, I was in development camp. No, but just took a couple of weeks off, and got back after. It's kind of same summer, pretty much same summer, because like last summer I was down in Florida. And I was playing in KHL, so my season got done like there. You start early and you get done earlier, even though we went to the finals. But I had like 4 months 4 months, I think, in the summer, where like this one's like 2.5 around, So obviously, like last year, I took like a month, month and a half off, which was like very nice,
Yeah.
But to like you you get like that much off, you're like you can't sit around, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it kind of the main thing for you is the 2.5 months. That's what you use to get ready for a season, if
Yeah, yeah,
possible. That's enough time. That's you're still working and it's not boring and all of that stuff.
no, it's never boring, It's just like you gotta have fun because like if you don't, you're just like a couple of years of that and you'll be done,
Right. Well, how do
I,
you
I feel like I don't know.
how do you keep it fresh? I know. I think one time I spoke to you and you mentioned you were in Florida. I think you'd been in. Have you been in Arizona or something? I mean, you've kind of mixed up you've mixed it up a little bit, I guess, with your traveling.
Yeah. No. Right now I've been in Detroit.
Okay. But in the past, to keep it fresh, all of that stuff. I mean, it helps to go somewhere, right, and get your mind somewhere else or different things, or no?
Yeah. It's definitely like I was like last summer down in Florida with my girlfriend, but this summer just like we decided to be over here and so. But like I said, I feel like it's all about like having fun with that stuff because if you don't, it just like personally, it's like you come in every day, you wake up, you got to be wanting that. So
This summer, I got to imagine, feels more normal, right? I mean, there's no COVID thing going on. There's all of this stuff. It feels more normal. Plus, you know what to expect now after your first North American pro season, all of this stuff. It feels kind of second nature almost, maybe.
it definitely helps, with no COVID, obviously. You can go whatever you want, no restrictions, nothing like that. Obviously, it helps. And yeah, with season up, of course, playing, my first professional season here and kind of have expectation, from coaches and like from management from Nashville. They, exit meetings, everything. We've had talks during summer, so I kind of have expectations and what I need to prepare for.
Do your expectations match theirs, or do yours exceed what they were asking from you?
No. I'm sure
Because
it's the same.
I know you expect a lot out of yourself.
Yeah. So they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So grade your last season, your first year in North America as a pro. Grade, give me your thoughts on the season.
I think it was a good B. There's always room for improvement, and there's you you always it could have been worse. So I think it's great. Especially when we went in the second round of playoffs, experience there. Like with pressure and stuff. So I think it was great.
You mentioned shooting the pucks, getting some extra shots. My goodness, if your shot gets much better, I mean that's one of your strengths. Certainly is your shot, and so I'm anxious to see how that has gone. How do you feel it's gone this summer working on your shot?
It's good. Like obviously like every like I feel like my like shot strength wise like it's pretty good, but I just want to like improve my accuracy as much as I can. So I can so I can pick the spots if I and just the release, the quicker release, because in pro it's like less time to shoot. So you're just trying to kind of improve all around that.
How do you do that? We've seen the competitions where they set up the targets in the corners at the All-Star game and things like that. Is that kind of the same thing you do?
No, not quite. It's just like a lot of like we're like not stationary. You're trying to like move around and receive passes like different angles. Maybe some backhand passes like uncomfortable, kind of like you're gonna receive in the game because in the game there's no perfect passes, and that's what I'm just trying to practice, and sometimes just trying to get off my stick as fast as possible and hit the spot.
The development camp after the draft in July, what was that like for you?
It's pretty good. Just it's my third one, so kind of knew what to expect.
I had spoken to you a couple of weeks ago around that time, and you had not only to worry about yourself, but you were kind of the maybe official translator for Yaroslav Askarov.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to help. I wouldn't say I'm a translator, but yeah, sometimes just trying to help.
So when you came over here, and you've been in the U.S., so you've been in North America for quite some time, but how difficult was it to learn the language, and how much help do you see Yaroslav getting to learn the language and be more comfortable? He seems to be comfortable no matter what. And maybe you were the same, that you were comfortable, but certainly it helps to know the language and communicate well with your teammates.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was super hard, and thankful that I know it now, obviously. But for him to, big thing, like obviously, like he's got me, but at the end of the day, I want him to, trying to like speak and trying to learn as much as he can, because that way he's going to learn quicker. Because if I'm going to translate everything for him, he's not going to get any better, So,
Exactly.
so hopefully, when I come back to Nashville, he knows more stuff.
How was it for you? How did you learn? Did you have a tutor? How did you learn?
Oh, just in school, I don't know.
You just got thrown into the mix and you had to figure it, sink or swim, kind of.
It was in a mix, yes. It was right in the mix, and like I just remember, like I told you before when we talked, like about like biology and stuff like that. Like I was clueless. I had no idea what's going on, and just with time, talking to the kids, making friends, it just helped, and a lot of kids helped me. So translator too, like on my phone, and there we go.
It helps to have the teammates, the hockey teammates, right? The friends that they're pulling for you as well.
Yeah, teammates, but more. I feel like because I was going to school, so like more probably my friends in school, because I spend the most time with them.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. So give me an idea. You got to leave in a couple of weeks here. It's not far away that you'll be heading to Nashville and getting ready for another training camp. Give me your thoughts on what you expect in September here.
Oh man, just excited. Excited to show him. What I kind of been doing, and just excited.
You made a great impression on them last year in training camp, I know, and it's got to be nice to get that chance to do it again here, right?
Yeah, definitely. Again, expectations higher, and I'm gonna try to do my best.
It's nice to I look at the signings they've had, and there have been some really good signings, whether they're in Milwaukee or in Nashville. That competition, internal competition, I don't think there's a player that backs down from that. They all want that. That's only going to help you when it comes to playing other teams.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, competition. I feel like every NHL team got competition, and AHL team, because it's like in NHL there's how many, like 400 something guys, and obviously everyone's competing to stay there. So
yeah, it's good to see you. Enjoy the rest of your summer, and boy, it's coming up. We'll see you on the ice here real soon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for having me, and see you soon.
All right, that's Egor Afanasyev.